So, hello again. I'm Al Hartman. I'm the this year's president of the Ogden Surgical Medical Society, and I'm just happy and excited to be here on this beautiful campus and have this topic. And I think it's going to turn out great. That's what I hope, anyway. I'm honored that they asked me to be the president. My wife's apologies. This is her 20th year of Shakespeare in the elementary school. This is the last night of her play. She wanted me to tell you, she wanted you to know that when the DEA agents came to my office, that she told me to put a sock in it, and I told her she'd watched too much NCIS. So she was in the right frame of mind. It's my pleasure to introduce the moderator for tonight. Douglas Anderson is an ear, nose, and throat physician in this town. He told me that I could say that because the other words were too hard for me. And there are many great things on his CV, and he told me in the interest of time, so we could enjoy the speakers, to leave all that stuff out. I'll just tell you that he's very kind and very forgiving, because one of the great things, I mean, it's a great thing for me to be included in this group, but he's on the board of directors of this group. He's with the Ogden Clinic, one of our sponsors and partners in this, and for that we're grateful. And so that's good for me, maybe not as good for him, because he ended up on my phone, on my contact list, and someone passed on a really bad joke to me, and it was burning a hole in my pocket, and I hit my contact list, and I called Doug, and I said, and I began this terrible joke, this awful, terrible joke. And at the end of it, this kind, bewildered person said, "Well, thanks, Al." And then I realized who I was talking to, so for that I'm sorry. Anyway, Douglas Anderson, one of our ear, nose, and throat people here in Ogden, will now moderate the rest of the meeting. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank Al for that kind introduction, but I think you guys are going to find that this is going to be a great year. Every year is a great year at the Ogden Surgical Medical Society meeting, but Al brings lots of enthusiasm and some great interesting topics that I think you'll all enjoy. So we're excited about starting the 71st annual Ogden Surgical Medical Society meeting tonight with our pre-social and CME meeting tonight here at Weber State, and we're excited about having this venue up at Weber State as a site that's a little bit closer to many of our offices, but also very nice facilities, and so we look forward to a great meeting here at Weber State. Would like to thank our sponsor, our partner level sponsor for tonight's CME activity, which is the Ogden Clinic. The Ogden Clinic recently received Best of State for Healthcare Services for 2016. Since 1950, the Ogden Clinic has been working hard to meet the ever-changing healthcare needs of Ogden area families. They offer more healthcare providers and more specialties at more locations and accept more insurance plans than any other clinic in Weber County. Ogden Clinic was organized in 1950 by 8 independent physicians: Ray Burdett, William P. Daines, and Rulon Howe, I.B. McQuarrie, Ron D. Olson, Floyd Seeger, C.D. Van Hook, and Warren West. These men pooled their resources, skills, and experience and opened Ogden's first multi-specialty clinic at 29th and Harrison. Their aim was to provide better, more convenient health care to the community. The clinic remained at 29th Street until 1973, when a new, much larger clinic was built on 46th and Harrison. The Harrison site continues to serve as the main campus for a much newer building that was completed in 2014. Ogden Clinic has grown from 8 doctors at its inception in that single location on 29th Street into a respected corporation with over 700 employees, including over 100 healthcare providers in 19 specialties. In addition to this tremendous growth, Ogden Clinic has won numerous awards in fields ranging from child immunization to technology advancements. Ogden Clinic is an independent, physician-owned, multi-specialty clinic that strives to contribute to the Weber and Davis County communities in which we live. Throughout the year, you can find them participating in many events, from sponsoring an aid station at the Ogden Marathon to administering free flu vaccines to our homeless population. They are proud to sponsor the Gold Medal Schools program and the Save Kids Day for the youth of Weber County. Ogden Clinic is a proud partner with Ogden Surgical Medical Society in this, the 71st year. Well, with that, we'd like to again thank the Ogden Clinic. Maybe we could all give them a round of applause. Well, we have 2 great speakers tonight, and I'd like to introduce our first one. Our first speaker is going to speak on medicine and marriage. Brent Blaisdell is a licensed marriage and family therapist. He is currently employed by Intermountains McCady Hospital in Ogden as the behavioral health coordinator for its family medicine residency program. He provides training and support to family medicine residents in a broad range of behavioral health topics. Brent provides counseling for individuals, couples, and families struggling with problems ranging from depression to marital distress. Blaisdell's specialties include treatment of anxiety, depressive disorders, premarital and marital counseling, family counseling, and enhancing doctor-to-patient relationships. With a PhD in marriage and family therapy, he has worked for the past 25 years in hospital settings in the Midwest and Utah. He also served in the past as an adjunct instructor for the Child and Family Studies Department at Weber State University. He is currently empty nesting with his wife in Farmington. With that, please help me welcome Dr. Brent Blaisdell.